Okay, hello everybody. I just pressed record and I really don't know what I'm gonna talk about. What a beautiful day it is. We're still in lockdown, and I actually had a conversation yesterday about how easy it is to overthink stuff that we find exciting. So, for example, this concept. Ooh, doggies. Oh, I love it. I just love it. Those dogs. This concept of me just press record and don't know what I'm gonna say is actually making me prepare more stuff in the end. So, hello. Hey. So it's gonna prepare, like in my head. I'm just laying down and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this. Oh, I want to talk about that, and that's like exactly the opposite of what I want to do. I just don't want to think about it, and just talk randomly, just like this, just like right now, just like. I don't know, some dogs coming by, some girl feeding her chickens, and I don't know what's gonna happen, I don't know what's gonna talk about, but it's just happening. So, when I became aware of me preparing this stuff, preparing topics, preparing things I want to say, I became aware of that this is happening all the time. It's happening when you have an exciting presentation, when you have like a hard conversation, when you have maybe a thing or a date or a presentation or an exam or a test or some performance, something you're excited about, something you're fearful about. It gets you in a let's prepare this mentally state. And if you notice this, if you overthink this, you actually fuck yourself up when you are really want to do this, when you have this conversation, when you have this test. It actually brings a much worse part of you. Seldomly I prepared for stuff. Which was not. Hello.
Hi.
Seldomly I prepared for stuff, and when I actually was at the event, things got the same as in my mind. That's one thing. The other thing is that it gets you out of the moment. So instead of you just living in the moment, hello, you just living in the moment. It's about you not living in the moment, because when this is the moment right here, but if you're right here thinking about something in the future, or maybe worrying about something in the past, you're not fine-tuned right here. And when you really think about it, when you have that presentation in the future, that's also in the moment. It's a future moment right now, but when it's happening, it's in the moment. So you can be much more prepared when you actually practiced being in the moment instead of practicing what you would say in the future. Because if you're practicing and do this a lot, when you, for example, let's just imagine you're like an expert in future preparation, mental future preparation. Then when the event is happening, the only thing you know is how to future prepare stuff. So while you're on stage or while you're having this conversation, you're already thinking ahead in the future about new things, about next things, which does not ever have the desirable result. And it takes a lot of effort. It takes much more effort to prepare this long in your head. It takes a lot of energy. Your brain consumes a lot of energy, especially when overthinking stuff. So, okay. Instead of preparing a lot, you can much more practice just being in the moment. When you're, for example, laying in bed, instead of thinking about the future, I love this car. Look at this car. Yo! My God. Beautiful. So, when you practice in the moment, when you're, for example, laying in bed, some people may find it boring to lay in bed, or when you're in the shower, or when you're like just having a dull moment. Normally would, because it's not a very super exciting, stimulative moment, you're going to think about future moments that are exciting, or maybe are scared. But in any case, instead of future prepare in that case, what if we just practice being in the moment, in such moments? What would happen then? In the moment itself, it would like you feel your body more. You're not distracted. Maybe you hear birds around you that you didn't hear them so clearly. Maybe you see a big car driving by. Maybe you hear someone sing in the background, which makes you happy. This is all amazing. You feel all the sensation in your body. You feel maybe some pain. Maybe you feel you should take a break or relax, or maybe you feel you should be there for yourself more, which are all awesome realizations. And when exciting things are happening, you already practiced being in the moment. So when this is happening, you're like, I know how to be in the moment. I'm in the moment in even the most boring, like the boring times of my life. I'm also in the moment. I can be in this moment right now. And then you're just flying and going and having awesome time. And when something like hits you, something unexpected, you're just like loving the unexpected stuff. There's something just in doesn't matter. A weird topic comes up that puts you out of flow. Doesn't matter. You're still in flow because you love being in the moment. If you're like, it's amazing. It's like, for me right now, I'm feeling so much amazement coming up for actually practicing this, being in the moment for a couple of years. And when I'm talking about it, I'm like, I don't know if you feel it, but like, I feel it. It's amazing to do this. It's a shift, especially when you feel, maybe I should think less, maybe I should calm my mind more. It's not a calming of the mind, it's actually just an observing of the mind. It's not my mind should be calm right now, because that's also a denial of the moment. It's actually, let's just watch my mind being stressed out. Let's just watch my mind see future plans, but don't give energy to it. Just watch it and be in the moment. Just watch it and practice just being right here. Breathe deeply when you do this. This was another rant of me failing forward. I wish you all love in the world. Enjoy the sun or the rain, whatever it is. Mwah.
Oh man.